Come in. Do not look so surprised. I'm merely just getting dressed for bed. Does an embroidered robe really unsettle you? I certainly would not expect your composure to falter over mere fabric. You're over 600 years old. Not to mention you've known me for at least 400 of them. Why have you come to see me? The northern borders. That should be easy enough. You came all this way this late to ask me something such as that. Surely with your high intellect, I figured that'd be something that you could decide for yourself. You are my advisor, are you not? You just wanted my opinion. Or strengthen the defenses. We both know they do not stand a chance. Is that all? Well, I suppose you might as well sit down. I was going to have tea before I rested. If you wanted to come here for my company, you need only say so. Why else would you be up here? You've taken care of border problems all by yourself for years. Do you care for sugar? No, you did not bother me. I was mainly just thinking. Nothing in particular. Suppose just all the years in general, as it all kind of melds into one. How long I've been here. How much longer I will be. And pondering what will be for breakfast tomorrow. Berries. I do want berries. I suppose it is good that you did come this evening. Otherwise, you would not have known. What have you been pondering? I simply don't believe that. Because you're always thinking. I don't think I've ever seen you not think. That is why you're in the position that you are in. It's quite interesting, isn't it? how long we live in comparison to others. Something that's been on my mind. I don't know quite why. It's more so how we have the time to think, the time to decide, to plan, to not worry about not having enough time. Others do not have that luxury. That is why we find humans so impulsive. Because they have to be. Not because they want to. How else would they live if they didn't? No, I'm not feeling impulsive. Just thinking, like we elves love to do. I'm also thinking that I want to change up the tea. Perhaps I am being spontaneous for once. Surprise me. I trust your judgment. Do you remember when you were first placed as my advisor? You were so proper, so studious. Youthfulness in your eyes. Ready to take on a challenge. So many new ideas. Ready to do anything that I asked. And for some reason, you were also afraid. Did you think I did not notice? The way your shoulders would stiffen when I walked into the room. Well, you did not want to disappoint. Found it quite endearing, really. So many people seem so emotionless sometimes. It was interesting to see someone who tried so hard, who was so determined, who was at times unsure. I think by now you can tell you did not disappoint. I'm glad to see that your shoulders are calm while I'm in the room. A lot does change over 400 years, I suppose. Fondness does certainly grow. Fondness. You are fond of me. I don't look so scared of that statement. I know you have a fondness. I am fond of you. How could I not be? The day that you swore to be my advisor, someone so trusted and so close, you promised to give me your heart. that you would serve me. And you meant it. But you did not mean it in a way of duty that others do. You were genuine. I always appreciate your genuineness. It is very hard to come by. I suppose, though, I'm going to say something to you. I was not lying when I said I was thinking about the impulsiveness that humans have. When we make a decision, we ponder over it, layer after layer, thinking until the original idea sometimes turns into something else completely, or a decision that we thought to make gets grinded into dust, and it becomes insignificant, because over time we could decide to do it again if we chose. And if not, there is always more time to think about it. I really shouldn't. I know it for a fact. And I know you know I shouldn't. And I know that you come to my chambers late at night to ask me silly questions that you know you have the answer for, because you merely want to see me. And I know you know that I would never bring this up, because I'm queen. And I know you know that I will always let you in. I'm sure that's why you found it rather odd why I asked you today why you'd ask me such a question. Because you have done it before. I just didn't ask why. Because I already knew why. But I didn't ask. Because I knew I shouldn't. And because I already knew the answer as to why. Asking would lead to the answer, which would lead to more things. And I know my vagueness does not surpass you. For you know exactly what I am speaking of. I can see from the fear that is in your eyes that was there once before. As queen, I know what is expected of me. Expected of you the unspoken rules. I know I shouldn't want, that I should go sit back down and drink my tea and bid you good night, like I always do. What is the point of living thousands of years if you don't do anything? You are so quiet. Do you not wish to say something? I know we shouldn't, but at this moment I find myself not caring. Would you like another cup of tea? Or would my advisor like to ponder some more? Perhaps we're done with pondering. At least for one night.